Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Deep Dive Music Reactions. My name is Danny and I react to music that I never heard before. And we are going back to Bob Dylan's last record, Rough and Rowdy Ways. We are just past the first opening track and just going to False Prophets in a second. But before we jump into that, feel free to comment what should I check next, not only by Bob Dylan, but whose catalog should we deep dive into. And if you enjoyed the content, hit the like button, subscribe for more. And for all of you who want to go an extra mile, feel free to buy me a cup of coffee or to PayPal me. You have the links in the description below. And without any further ado, let's listen to False Prophet, and I'll share a couple of comments after the song. Thanks so much for watching.
Another day that don't end, another ship going out. Another day of anger, bitterness, and doubt. I know how it happened, I saw it begin. I opened my heart to the world, and the world came in. Hello, Mary Lou. Hello, Miss Pearl. My fleet-footed guides from the underworld. No stars in the sky shine brighter than you. You girls mean business, and I do too. Well, I'm the enemy of treason, an enemy of strife. I'm the enemy of the unlived, meaningless life. I ain't no false prophet, I just know what I know. I go where only the lonely can go. I'm first among equals, second to none, the last of the best. You can bury the rest. Bury 'em naked with their silver and gold. Put 'em 6 feet under, and I pray for their soul. What are you looking at? There's nothing to see, just a cool breeze that's encircling me. Let's go for a walk in the garden, so far and so wide. We can sit in the shade by the fountain side. I searched the world over for the Holy Grail. I sing songs of love, I sing songs of betrayal. Don't care what I drink, I don't care what I eat. I climbed a mountain of swords on my bare feet. You don't know me, darling, you never would guess. I'm nothing like my ghostly appearance would suggest. I ain't no false prophet, I just said what I said. I'm just here to bring vengeance on somebody's head. Put out your hand, there's nothing to hold. Open your mouth, I'll stuff it with gold. Are you poor devil? Look up if you will. The city of God is there on the hill. Hello, stranger. Hello and goodbye. You rule the land, but so do I. You lusty old mule, you got a poison brain. I'll marry you to a ball and chain. You know, darling, the kind of life that I live, when your smile meets my smile, or something has got to give. I ain't no false prophet. Nah, I'm nobody's bride. Can't remember when I was born, and I forgot when I died.
All right. Nice one. I was kind of expecting to kind of go in this direction, so it won't stay acoustic, but to have some percussions on the track. But that aside, this was kind of this one has a lot of to do with what he's been writing in his chronicles, or reflecting on himself, or just a memoir type of or autobiography type of content that he puts into this song. And I particularly liked one line where he says, "I am no false prophet. I just said what I said. I'm just here to bring vengeance on somebody's head." And he's writing about that in his Chronicles Volume 1 book, how he was reading all these folk stories, and how he always had the fascination with telling someone stories, untold stories. And it's a very interesting lore, very interesting approach. It kind of opens a whole lot of doors, and not only to imagination or to history, but that opened my eyes. So connecting this sentence with what I read in his book, him hanging out in Greenwich Village and going to the folk library or something like that, where he was reading tons and tons of books and stories. This kind of explained me what folk is in general, and what's the beauty behind folk. But in general, I really like the song. And looking on Wikipedia, this is actually, they said it's a reference to an interview that he did in 2004 or something like that, where he said, yeah, when he was speaking to Ed Bradley for a 60 minutes interview, you're not just the person, you're just not that person that everybody thinks you are, though you can call you that all the time. You're a prophet, you're the savior. And Bob replies, I never wanted to be a prophet or a savior. Elvis, maybe I could easily see myself becoming him, but prophet, no. So I can understand what he meant by that. He is kind of only fascinated with life stories. And maybe the reason why I'm appealed so much to Bob Dylan in general is because he's always singing about, or most of the time singing about, these life stories, analyzing it, showing in them in a different light, giving a different perspective. And it's the same with some satire movies, or like Woody Allen would do, or that some stand-up comedians or writers would do, like Frankie Sean in his books, or so taking everyday life into art, making it into art. That's what definitely tickles my interest. So speaking of the music, like very let's say smoky bar atmosphere, very hard notes, very slow tempo. I'm not sure how I would label this style of music, but maybe you can help me out. Nevertheless, I really enjoy this song as well. And maybe just to mention his voice, you can really see the rough edge, how he struggles with some of the phrases. Like he lost his voice. Not sure is it only for the session or in general, but yeah, I kind of noticed that, and not really sure what to think about that. Does it put a charm to it, or does it just mean, hey, it's time to kind of stop for some time? But we all know he will never stop. So yeah, that's it for today. I cannot wait to hear more. My own version of you is the next one, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Feel free to subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Take care and bye bye.